So let's get into it. More, we can't see your beautiful body. Yeah, bro, that's kind of the point. You guys can watch it in the YouTube video, bro. I'm not gonna be a cam girl for my Discord. I'm not about to do that. Alright, do it. Please. El Mentor. Alright. Alright. Let's get into it, bro. Let's get into it. Going into today. Before the week started, I told the Discord I wanted to see how we'd react in this daily for value gap. If it got inversed, because I was leaning towards long because of this SMT, and ES had already invalidated its daily for value gap, so I wanted to see if NQ would do the same. If it did, I'd be extremely bullish. So now NQ has done the same. I am now extremely bullish, but going into today, I felt like we were extremely overextended. So originally, I wanted shorts into this 4-hour for value gap, into this daily inverse high. But later on, because I'm a real stepper, I realized not only did we have this hourly SMT. Wait, is that the wrong one? Yeah, it is. Not only did we have this hourly SMT with ES, ES also, before we took off, had a draw there, but something that I pay attention to is that normally the SMT that forms on high time frame before New York session open, it typically will not get invalidated. So like this hourly SMT setup within this gap, we completely filled the gap on this SMT, and we have draw higher, which is this high right here within this gap. So I needed shorts proven to me, and then otherwise I'd be long. So the first thing that I looked for, or the first thing I noticed on NQ, was this 15-minute gap. Jesus, we were selling off. But this 15-minute gap that was also, oh no, it was this range first. So before we opened up, the range was this low to this high. So the 15-minute gap that was also right at equilibrium and at OTE. So going into open, at first I wanted this, and if we were going to continue long, I would look for some sort of entry coming off of this. So that's what we got later on. But I ended up losing because I got in before the 950 macro. So don't be an idiot like me. Stop entering before the 950 macro. So I'm feeling zesty today, to be honest. But the first trade I took, that was a loser, because I'm a loser, was this inverse. And what do you know? Look at that. It's before the macro. And then, hey, check this out. Right at the macro. When do we go? Boom! We go get it right at the macro. So all I had to do was wait. But nonetheless, I did take it. Even though I wanted longs long term today, like I said, I wanted shorts to these relative equal lows and to this 15-minute gap and to equilibrium of the range before we continued. So that was my idea. I was right about the draw. Took my entry before the macro and got clapped. So if I did what I was supposed to, I would have just never gotten an entry, and I would have saved myself from a loss. Then, like I said, like I told you, I wanted to see how we would respect this 15-minute gap at OTE. So we pulled in, got an internal sweep, pushed right to OTE. OTE was right at this low, and then we got up. And if we inverse this gap, that was a strong signal that we are going to go up because of all the context. So we did. I got in on this inverse. Stops below this order block. So really tight stop, tighter than my, you know what I'm saying. And then I didn't TP because, to be honest, like my nuts, sometimes I feel like they're really huge and they need to just hang a little bit, and I need to let them swing around. So I was not going to TP until we got to these highs. So that unfortunately led to me getting break-even stopped. So break-even stopped on these longs. Then we pulled back to equilibrium, put in a failure swing with this low, failed to take that low, put in equal lows here, 4 sets of equal lows right here. Then one candle came, swept them all, immediately displaced. That was a super strong signal that we were going to go up. So based on the idea of the failure swing and all the other context I already told you, I went long, stops below this candle's wick, and I did not TP. I went long here, no partials. I was just trailing my stop, and I TP'd at this size, or I TP'd at this high, just because I didn't feel like getting teased. So little 4RR, you know what I'm saying? No, something slight, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then I took. I scalped too much. I took too many trades today. But the main one that I took in the PM session was this one right here. And this one, like, bro, when I tell you I'm wrecked and I'm hard, like I'm hard as a rock, this is the hardest I've ever been in my lifetime, right here. So, 1:30 p.m. open. The 30-minute candle opened. Since I want equilibrium of this range, here, I'll mark it out just so it's clear. Since I wanted equilibrium of this range, boom, equilibrium, and we had equal highs here, I wanted to see the 30-minute candle, the 1:30 candle open, because that's really where PM session gets popping. We get volatility at 1:30, not at 1. So at 1:30, I wanted to see us open, manipulate up, take these equal highs, and start our descent. I mean, this literally is one of the most perfect trading setups I've ever seen in my life. There was not a single thing wrong with this trade setup. So 1:30 p.m. open, 30-minute candle open, manipulate, take these equal highs, come back down below 1:30 open. This fair value gap, I got in early, or did I? No, I did get in here. My stops were, yeah, they were here because it's above this inverse. So I just aimed for this low. So 1:30 open, and oh god, oh my god, look at the body of that candle, man. Look at the body of the candle. I'm about to start crying, bro. Oh my god, look at how the body of the candle respects that 1:30 open. Oh my goodness. So that's where I got short. I didn't go break even here. I went break even at this fair value gap, and then I took 2 contracts off at this low, just because we've been mad choppy. So if we were going to continue to chop after this, I did not want to get caught in it. I at least wanted some profit. And then I closed my last contract at this low. So a little 4R, some slight, you know what I'm saying? I can't risk a ton. Like this trade, even though it's a 4 risk reward, I can't take more than 3 contracts on my funded Forex, or my funded futures. So all I could take was 3 cons. So I literally risked like $400. So I didn't make a ton. And then on these longs as well, it's the same scenario. My stop loss was like 20 ticks, and I can only take 3 contracts. So didn't really make a ton, but it's all good. They were still good trades. And that's pretty much it, man. Now, but yeah, that's it for the trade recap. I'm filming like 3 videos in one. So if you're watching the trade recap, the day 8 of the mentorship is going to be posted. Drawn Liquidity Part 2. Go watch that up. It'll be up sometime after you watch this. But yeah, man. Bye.